Yo, girls and guys. Hope you're doing well. Kind of coming on a precipice here in my life, like a point of no return, sort of now or never, do or die, change or be changed by the universe forever in a worse way, sort of period in my life. I'm trying to step up and not sweep this under the rug at all, not try to hide from it anymore. Because it's happened to me before. It happens from breakups. It happens from people leaving. It happens from long distances from friends and stuff, and other things. But so I got to do one more sad talk here because it's just too much emotional stress to bear currently, and I gotta vent it. I always say vent it, but it's more than that. It's like I think it's like, especially without a partner, it's like if your heart has been attacked by somebody before, or many different women or men, especially in dating or close friendships from school and stuff like that, when you were young and innocent and loved deep and everything like that, loved long, tried to create lifelong friends. Um, I really don't want to talk about this shit. I honestly just want to play the games and move on. But I unfortunately have to talk about this shit like one more time here. The tough thing is you can just like analyze this shit all day, but there's no guarantee it'll help you through the damage that other people can incur on your life and you can incur on your own life as well. I feel like the only way is to hit it with the 1-2 punch on like the fucking daily. Like on the daily, you're vented or you're meditated or you did something to face the demons inside of you, something to bring back the tide to the side of good. So, you know what I mean? It's on the daily, or it's like when you're younger, you just get away with so much, and then when you know what I mean. Like obviously, people should be living that way their whole lives. It's not always easy, and there's no way you can just do it your entire life for sure. No one's like a perfect robot, right? Um, I know this is gonna feel good when I'm done talking, though. I know this is like annoying, and I shouldn't be talking about this shit, and I know all that. It's just I want to be free of it somewhat, at least. I need the weight off of my fucking shoulders. I just loved too deeply and lost too fucking hard too many times. To not have to do something about it is what I'm saying. I'd like to just ignore it, like and try to just fake be happy for everyone about all the time. You know what I mean? But the more you go throughout life, the more you see the truth of it. Not the shit on the internet, not the fake little performances boys and girls put on in their early 20s and their late teens when they're dating each other and they fucking put on their fancy little show of their bodies at its prime of its entire life and shit. It's a lot of fun when you're in that moment, but then when you look at the consequences of living that way and you're facing them yourself even at the youngish age of 25 and on, like that shit is crazy, dude. It's literally like heaven turns into hell. That's literally the best way to describe it. It's like your little golden slice of heaven and sunlight and love and first romances and second romances and all this crap. Like, well, I'm not saying it happens to everybody. Kudos to the people who got through the human fear system and their relationship lasted and Neither of them fucking destroyed each other with emotional attacks and shit. Or worse. I don't know if there is worse than that though, because their relationship should be about love. I just don't think people are capable of love. Like everyone goes around acting like it's some free thing, and then people who work or people who have kids or people who are overweight, people who smoke cigarettes. I don't want to be mean to those people. I don't want to say all people who do those things are bad, but it's just like whenever I encounter these people, what didn't matter if I knew them in person and we started dating, if I met them on a website, if I they added me on Facebook through mutual friends. It didn't matter like what happened. Anyone with any of those circumstances in their life, any of those habits. Sorry, no hobbies. Those are bad, or some. Well, not all of them are bad hobbies, but you know what I mean. Like having a kid's fine. It's just the way a lot of single mothers and a lot of single parents act is doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? It's like they be acting. Well, one day we're gonna cuddle for the first time. The next day, I don't want to touch my ass to your dick. What is that? You're a creeper. You know what I mean? Their attitude after that is just so fucking weird, and it's like, where did that come from? You know what I mean? You were the one flirting the day before. You were the one telling me to in emails to come back to you, and then when I come back, you fucking call the cops on me and lie. You know what I mean? And you try again later after that to be, you know what I mean? Like, the people are fucking crazy, dude. They don't even ever admit that they're crazy. I've seen so many crazy things, and I don't even understand why. All of it comes down to people, they just like fade and die in the weirdest ways in relationships. It's scary, dude. Because it feels like you're dead. It feels like one moment you had love, and then the next moment some crazy shit happened inside their whole being and their soul and their heart, and you don't even know how it happened. And now there's this huge divide between you and them, and they just won't cross the gap, and they won't come back, and they just, even if part of them is still acting like they love you, it's crazy, dude. The shit, it's mind-boggling. I did not know it was like, I knew love between man and a woman was like a big thing, but I didn't know it went this deep, and it was this deep of a fucking rabbit hole that could suck lives away through the human greed and lust system. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I could talk about it for so many hours. I'm not going to. Like, this is the last fucking time I'm done with this shit. I'm growing up from that. Fuck that. Right before I tried this little dating soiree, like I had spent months like making long, deep like resolutions with myself about past memories, people I love, honoring the love of the past, loving them even if they completely turned on me and did the worst to me. Loving, I did so many things, and you know what I mean. Then I go back out into the dating world, and I'm getting like catfish succubus. You know what I mean? And it's not even that, they're like leading you on, and they're acting like you're together already, and then when it comes time to get together, all of a sudden it's not happening for some reason, and they won't explain, and then then they find a way to turn you into the monster of the situation after they say like passive aggressive things, and they stop like replying to texts all of a sudden. It's so fucking weird, dude. It's like, why would you even say that to somebody? I don't know what is up with these people. Like, why would you even like promise somebody deeply multiple times that like this is gonna be a nice relationship, and this is? I've heard it from girlfriends I haven't started dating yet, and we're just hopefully gonna start dating. I've heard it from girlfriends I've been with for years. Every single time it ends up in the same thing. They say it's you leaving them because you're irrational, or you're mad, or you're sad, or blah blah blah, and it's them walking out the door, and it's them not coming back, and it's them finding other people, and it's them absolutely doing anything in their little ego girl fucking power to crush the feeling of you know what I mean? It's really fucking weird, dude. It'll happen in 2 days in a 2 day text relationship. It'll happen in a week one. It'll happen in one where you texted a girl, didn't go on the dating app for like a year, came back, texted her again, ended up fucking one time because you desperately wanted to make what you guys talked about work. But they didn't really, you're just like a one night fling to them, so you just came back and desperately put everything into some random person who's a one night fling. Like, I've been through all types of crazy shit, bro. Black girls, white girls, Asian girls. For a nerd, that's pretty good, you know? But, and it always, like, what I find is it feels like some girl's trying to pass on her broken heart every time. Like, I'll still be there. I'd still be there. They won't. You know what I mean? Some of them are so deluded. They're saying they try to string you along. They're so deluded that they don't even understand that they've never committed to you for a second. There's no possible way this love is gonna work. They're just like stringing you along. It's crazy. It's like the saddest circus show just for the man at the end of it. And then they go and laugh with their family and their friends and tell secrets about you and shit. It's fucking creepy, dude. You never say shit about them. And the really creepy shit that you could say about them. You know what I mean? You might talk about what they did to end the relationship and how fucked up it is, but you're not sitting there talking about like the weird shit that they'll leave you for, you know what I mean? His car sucked. He didn't have a car. He wasn't tall enough. I had other things on the side and never told him about it. But, like, I don't know what the conversations these weird chicks are having. All I know is, like, right before I tried briefly dating again and ran into another fucking weird catfish succubus thing, I made a resolution with myself that I was going to get through this, whether I tried dating again or not, that I was going to find a way to love my life and put myself out there and help people, whether I did end up in a relationship or not. Like, I wasn't going to make me having a girlfriend a requirement ever again for me to be happy or for me to want to help other people and just be out there and be alive and not be depressed and not be so down in life that I can't even live, basically, you know. And I'm happy with that. I don't got a problem with that. I'm glad that change is happening to me. Like, obviously I needed it a long time ago. I need to fucking fully embrace it and actually not just let it surface level help me. It needs to, like, actually become me, you know. I need to be that person. It's literally the only way, you know. Especially if you already got, like, too much deep heartbreak with a bunch of different people. It's just, that's the only way at that point. So anyways, that's a little bit about the crap I've been going through. It's been really tough. Like, I hopped back on Snapchat for the first time in like 3 or however many years. I don't remember the last time I used it. Really. 2 years or. And then I was like looking through a couple old videos way back in the beginning when I first used Snapchat and stuff, or they first saved videos. And this shit's hard to look at, dude. You know, your own fucking memories and like, especially like when you're with people in those snaps, and then those people are gone, or they're distant, or they're used to be your friend, or they're still your friend but you don't see them anymore, or you know what I mean, all these things.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art weapons testing station. This is where we push every this trial. Selection confirmed. Initiate ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily. Beginning analysis. Analysis concluded. Continue trial. Select ordnance site to deploy this trial. Selection confirmed. Initiate ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily. Beginning analysis.
Alright. So I'll chat a little bit more and then I'll be done. And we're moving on into the future. Yeah, I pretty much hard committed to completely removing anything from my life that reminds me of or might be linked to the darkness I've seen in a lot of friends and girlfriends. You know, I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I'm the one who still loves these people and they don't love me. You know what I mean? I'm the one who would still be in their life and they wouldn't be in mine. I'm the one who gave them back rubs while they could barely lift a finger to return the favor. You know? I'm not saying I'm a great person. I'm just saying like everyone I meet just seems so fucked up, dude. I can't even describe it. It's like the world fucked them before I ever even seen them, and I wanted to go love them, and there was a great side to them, and then we fell in love with that great side, and then every single time it's the same fucking shit, you know. These people probably all think the same fucking shit about me, but again, who's the one who gave out like 100 back rubs to one person and got like one in return? You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, yeah, it's enjoyable for a man to give people back rubs, but at the same time, it's like I'm still doing you a favor. You know what I mean? I'm still giving you love, and you never returned it. And that's just how it is with a lot of these people. It's fucking crazy, dude. Well, I do feel a lot more grown up, at least from the last. It's like I got set back. Like I was just doing fine, and I was doing fine from the age of like 18 to 23. I was doing really good. Had a lot of money, had my own place, loved a lot of people, and then everyone in the world collapses at the age of 25, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't know if it's death or it's some overwhelming force comes from all of your lovers and all of your friends and just like crushes you and sends you back and hey, I think it can kill you. I think it can do a lot worse to people. You know what I mean? Um, but it's just when I'm this far into it and I still get my hopes up for people and then they just end up being even worse somehow, like more diluted and more fucking weird. And they're like older and they have like a kid and they should be like they say stuff like, "Oh, we're being cautious," or there's always an excuse for the weird thing that they did, but there's never an admittance. There's never them admitting that that was weird and like they shouldn't have done that, and you know you never hear that. Like they will literally bring negativity and like mixed feelings into a situation where they first started for weeks or months or just a couple of days of texting or whatever. It was all straight positivity, straight love, and then they clearly bring in mixed feelings. And then if you respond to it in any way, which you should because you have a narcissist sucking your soul dry basically, or worse. I say that word, but that word doesn't really cover how dark the succubus monster is in a lot of these human beings. It's basically think of like a monkey that has to die and it don't give a fuck if you have to die. You know what I mean? Like it's a monkey brain inside of a hot girl thing, and there's a very there like death lives within your girl. You know, and I don't mean to be that dark, but that's really how it is. Especially if you know, I'm not saying I hope there's people out there who really got a good love that doesn't do this to them, but it's crazy what these people do. They are fucking desperate for multi cock. They're like desperate for multi fuck. They like are desperate to lie fuck someone down into oblivion so that they can get pleasure for a few years of their life. They're desperate to string you along. They're desperate to lie to you. They're desperate to lead you on with flirtatious sexual advances, and then when you try it on them a few days later, they act such a weird fucking way about it. Like they're not into you at all of a sudden, like it's your fault, like you did something when nothing even happened. They actually were acting fucking weird, and you were actually there, and in the back of your mind you had good intentions for them. You wanted to like come into their life and like help them quit smoking and help them get healthy and lose weight, and you weren't forcing anything on them. You didn't say nothing to them about that, but you had good intentions of helping their soul and their body and their person have a good life. And what are they thinking about? They're thinking about how you don't got a nice enough car, or they got another person on speed dial, so half the time they're texting you, if your text isn't fucking immaculate, that other person's simping for them harder. And you don't know they're talking to that other person, and you don't know why you feel like shit, and you feel like scummy shit because you're investing 100% into somebody who's investing nothing into you, basically. They're actresses putting on a fucking show, or putting on a text show, or putting on a picture show. Ever have them, like, send you pictures and make it seem like they're for sure gonna be your girlfriend, and then they act super fucking weird all of a sudden? It's so fucking weird, dude. Anyways, I love love. I love that innocent time. I look back on some of those old memories, like I said, and it really gutted me and made me want to fight for that younger me who was different towards love. But that doesn't change all that shit I've been through and had to just talk through, and that's just the short version of it. I don't want to sit there and kill you guys with this shit. I just want to share my story and share the truth of what happened to me and how much I truly love these people, and I would be with pretty much every single one of them, even the worst one of them. I would come back into their life, and even if they were a drug addict, or even if they were super fucked up, or even if they, I'm just that's just how I am. You know what I mean? And I think that's how all people should be. But unfortunately, apparently, like a lot of people just they basically are dead from 18 onwards. It's like a lot of them are just like floating souls looking for their next fuck and looking for their next group of friends that isn't you. It's so fucking weird. It's that grass is always greener fucking antagonistic fucking monster fucking brain. I don't know what it is, dude. I always see it, and when I caught this newest fucking idiot doing it to me, I was just like, yeah, dude, I'm done with this shit. It's like, really? You always get a sense of it beforehand because they're doing that mixed signal bullshit, and what they desperately want is to. They don't care if they mix signal like 15 different guys and ruin 15 different guys' year of romance. They really don't. It's crazy. So that they can keep dating and they don't have to actually commit to somebody and actually get addicted to that person, actually fall in love, actually take things all the way. Some of them will go a little bit farther and they're like partially addict themselves to you and then super secret things on the side. That one feels bad. I don't know what's the worst thing that most of these women do, but those two are my in my book are the worst. The partially got addicted to you, or the one who strung you along and never even slightly tried to go for you. You know what I mean? And they faked it too. It's funny, and then like I said, they'd be acting like you were trying to end the relationship, or they find a way to victimize themselves when they're the one throwing passive aggressive shade before you ever had anything negative to ever think about them or say about them. They're throwing like weird passive aggressive shade, weird texts that just like don't seem like they would be coming from somebody who wanted to cuddle you yesterday. You know what I mean? Like I could go on and on like the weird fucking things these girls do. Like I don't even want to look that deep into it. They're the ones making it like that deep. You know what I mean? By saying that multiple 5, 7, 12 days in a row that they want to cuddle you and they're definitely going to be in this relationship and all this shit, and then they're ready to go. They don't even care if you leave. How the fuck are you going to sit there and be a human being and sit there and tell somebody for 12 days in a row that you're exclusive and it's going to be a great relationship and we're going to cook together, and we start like getting super deep into the conversation, and then they're ready for you to leave and they don't care? what does that mean? You know what I mean? Oh, you got people on the side and you're lying. Oh, you're a fucking weird, multi-sexual, fucking weird-ass being who thinks they're above me. Okay. And you won't admit that, and I'm dealing with basically a monster fuck brain. And that's how it is every time. And it could be from like the cutest, most like you can't even believe the girl is talking to you because they're so beautiful, and you fall so extra in love because of it, and it'll still come from that person. You know what I mean? It'll come from the ugly ones. It'll come from the mid ones. It'll come from the beautiful ones. Sometimes the beautiful ones turn ugly, and their makeup is off, and all of a sudden the truth comes out, and you just can't look at them the same way, and like their face don't even look the same anymore to you because you just know what they are. It's like this weird. It's creepy, bro. Like I'm not saying I'm perfect. I obviously have a perverted side. Obviously, fucking can get mad about some shit, but at the end of the day, I'm like the nicest fucking dude. The only girl ever actually gave me a true deep shot, was obsessed with me and called me the best boyfriend ever, like all the fucking time. Was just so I have no problem with that. Like I looking back on my life, I don't mind that specific part of that romance. There's nothing wrong with that. I never said there was. But it doesn't change the fucking way of how things quickly turned out. And you would swear like I was beating these women or something. I never laid a hand on any of them. They were emotionally trying to rip my heart out of my body by with the most sinister, deep lies of all time. Like they got cheated on once in grade school, and they just went on to try to fucking destroy any man that ever half liked them. And I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to get that dark, but unfortunately, that's really how dark it is out there. And so basically, the resolution of this all is I'm never gonna indulge in any of their sins. I'm giving up their perverted, overly sexualized life where they use their sexuality to crush people and crush spirits. I'm going full monk mode. Going full giver mode, giving your soul to the universe type vibes. You know what I mean? Where we've got people out there who act like they're a just person and they act like they're all together, but they're giving their soul to the devil by overly fucking somebody and their soul's rotting because of it and shit. Like, I don't mean to get that dark about it and that like weird. Some people might call it like weirdly spiritual or something, but that's just the truth of it. I don't want to scare people, but that's what you're facing out there. That's why I get that dark, because I don't want to see some nice person go out there and get fucked up like I did. I don't even want the people who fucked me up to feel fucked up. That's how bad I think it is. That even though these people fucking destroyed a chunk of my life, and possibly more, I don't have any, I don't even want them to slightly have to deal with that type of fucking darkness. It's fucked up, dude. You know what I mean? And it's like the only way they would ever treat you like that is if there was a strong part of them that did want you to be fucked into darkness and basically dead. No happiness, no love, dying 30 years early because of lack of life, basically. When you full on, like, love the shit out of that person, rub their back hundreds of times and shit. Like, it's crazy, dude. And there was basically no reason for them to leave except that they're greedy and they got bored and they gave you so many mixed signals that it crushed your heart, and then they acted like it was your fault. That's the same story. It's like they want to, like, they're like, some of them, like, get a hold of you and they just, like, hold their hand on your heart metaphysically and like, they're always crushing it, and they just want to keep crushing all the blood out. It's fucking weird, dude. I don't, like I said, I don't want to get like that, but that's really what it is. They'll, like, hold on to you after you left them, like I said. You can feel them thinking about you later on, and sometimes your dreams will, like, shout at you with their voice and their personality and crush you with a crazy dating nightmare fucking dream of your ex-girlfriend's father raping your soul and shit. Like, the weird fucking shit, you know what I mean? You can't even believe some of the shit that you'll face when you run into this bullshit and I'm not talking about these youngins who act like they're TikTok famous and they just don't really give a fuck. I'm talking about real lovers who are on this planet and they really gave their soul to somebody. That type of shit. I don't give a fuck about young TikToker, fake girl, fake boy love. Oh, let's love each other in the prime of our lives, and then 90% of those relationships fail, and people don't even warn people about the minefield they're stepping into. Anyways, after years and years and years of dealing with this and this little new occurrence, I just feel super ready, like I said, to abandon all of that sin and really be the person I was trying to be for some of my ex-girlfriends. You know what I mean? To not only be that person, but to be that person full time. Because I was that person before. I've experienced what a little bit of what that's like, a taste, right? But to be that person full time for the rest of my life and um, have this approach to romance in a sort of way where every day of my life that I'm not with a girl and I don't have romance going on, I'm not even searching for a girl, I will spend that day in my head doing my best here now. Any thought that comes up from a past relationship that still makes me love or still makes me hate, I'll fucking feel that shit. There's no burying, there's no sins, there's no smoking, there's no drinking, there's no excessive food, there's no anything like that. We're not chasing after dating. We're not trying to crush old feelings for old girlfriends by finding new girlfriends like they do. You'll find a lot of girlfriends who will try to crush you with their new relationship. It's super sickening. Makes you hate the opposite gender and stuff when you see them do that. Try to crush you on social media. The same one who was just getting a back rub from you a week before and shit like that. Like, they're fucking crazy with it, bro. I'm the only thing that I'm happy about is I'm like strong enough that I'm still funny after it all. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like I easily could have turned into like a negative person like them dumb bitches, but somehow I kept like that funny side of me alive, and in that way I've won. You know what I mean? Only thing funny about them is their how hard they try to hide their fucking mustaches from their new boyfriend, and their old boyfriend can suck on it. And then like, I don't know, man. Fucking crazy. Like, I'm the one here joking about it, talking about it, living from it, learning from it, and they're like off trying to date somebody new for the 17th time after you and stuff like that. Like, it's really like that. It's really weird. Find the same girl like on a dating app. Or like how many weird little flings she's had with guys. You've had like her, and then like one after, like 2 years later, she's had like 17. She got like 3 guys on. Like, they're fucking weird with it, and they lie. They try to hide the whole empire of reptilian brains on this stupid fucking planet tries to hide this shit and bury it into unknown videos like me. You know what I mean? They try to hide the truth of this dating realm. And the ones out there who got the shit working won't tell you that you might face that either too. A lot of them, whether it's your family or friends, they still won't admit it. Even if they've seen it for themselves. They'll go find a new relationship because they got money and that helped them got that, without that money they wouldn't have got that relationship. They literally have that relationship because their partner is with them because they have money. Like, if that same person was the great but homeless and had no money and no intention of getting money, that partner wouldn't be with them, you know what I mean? And they don't see it that way. A lot of these people are so reptilian brained out and brainwashed that money rules. Money gets the pussy, so money is their ruler. And money doesn't save you from a life of no love, and money doesn't save you from a life of pain and misery. It just doesn't, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with these. And the thing is, I'm giving up all of their bullshit, all of their little lies they spread to towards me to try to make me feel like I was a bad partner, or I wasn't good enough, or I was too sad, or I was too mad, or I was too jealous when they were the one who was fucking jealous, and all this shit. Not, you know what I mean? I'm committed all the way. They're like 25% committed, and they don't even care that they're not trying harder. Like, they're fucking crazy, dude. I could go on and on. One girl, I had to write a list while I was still with her about how dark she was. And later on, she tried to ask me for that list. Like, I don't know if she was trying to make fun of me, like, oh, look at this idiot, what he didn't like about me. Or she was actually trying to change, but either way, it's like, you're fucked up, dude. You know what I mean? You wouldn't fucking change while we were together. Easy, simple shit that could make us a better couple, but you'll fucking, like, want to improve after you've left me. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking weird, dude. After that's so fucking creepy. That's like crushing someone you loved. Like, you took your little dog, or you took like a girlfriend of 2 years that you just nothing's been bad between you ever. You like crush her heart all of a sudden, throw her in a fucking casket, and then right before she dies, you say, "Oh, can I get that wedding ring off your hand for my next partner?" Like, that's literally what they try to do. And try to make me be a personal trainer for them after they've already tried to crush me multiple times. You know what I mean? It's just weird. Like, you crushed and ghosted me, and now you want me to be a personal trainer. Like, what the fuck? You've crushed, ghosted, called the cops, and now I'm your personal trainer, and then you're gonna ghost again. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to kill you and fucking re-kill you and re-kill you and they'll do anything to not love. People are so non-committal, they're so non-loving, it's fucking crazy, dude. They say they're cautious, or they say that they're shy or something, but no, they're just rude bitches. Thanks, question mark. Like, why would you say thanks, question mark, to somebody that you were just gonna cuddle the night before? You know what I mean? Oh, I can't wait to cuddle you. See you this weekend. The weekend comes around. You're trying to talk to them. You're nice to them. Conversation seems somewhat fine, except for them ignoring some stuff you said. And then all of a sudden, idiot smoking cigarette in her idiot car, and she's killing herself. And you're trying to talk to her and get this relationship going like she wanted just a few hours before. And then you're getting thanks, question mark. Like, they're trying to make you feel like your conversation is so unworthy that they're about to lose all interest in you type of vibes, and it's fucking weird. And you try to ask them about that, and they won't admit that. They make up some weird excuse. I'm just shy. That was an awkward thanks. Awkward thanks over text? You're a 30-year-old woman. You're a 40-year-old woman. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? You literally deal with people all day. You're a fucking receptionist. No, you're a bitch. And you want to try to dominate me. You want to string me along and make me one of your little fucking side simps that you fucking own. It's fucking weird. I've seen so many people do this. It's fucking weird, dude. Anyway, after all that crap and more, I'm here now, fucking ready to really live the lessons I've learned from the last 7 years, I guess. I got myself a little miniature Reese's chocolate egg I'm going to eat after I'm done playing here. Hopefully we can beat this game here or get close to the end, I guess. And then we get to play FF7 Rebirth right after, so. And this game was actually apparently it's a little shorter than I thought it was, so I'm actually kind of glad, but I'm also kind of sad. But yeah, I'm excited just to, like, get back into a different way of living. That's, like, that authentic me that exercise for my family, I exercise for my heart, I exercise for my dogs, I exercise for future lovers who truly love me and looked at me as a king as I looked at them as a queen, you know what I mean, instead of some other weird dynamic that all these women want to fucking string me up in. And it's just funny because when we were deep in the love, guess who was the goofy goober? Guess who was like the one like putting themselves out there and being the fucking cringe weirdo to make them laugh? That was me, you know what I mean? They weren't making me laugh. I wasn't They'd have to fucking show me some meme off the fucking that their little side boyfriend sent them. like that's literally what they would do. They couldn't think of nothing funny to share with me, and they weren't as cool and as charismatic as me, and they'll like send me some fucking meme that they're fucking listen to some stupid fucking YouTube dating 18-year-old dating fuckboy song, friends with benefit ass song that their stupid ass friend probably played for them before they started dating me. Then they have like a weird half romance with their stupid ass friend, and they would never admit that shit. Like you go through so many crazy things, dude. Like I love life and everything, but holy fucking shit, man. I just can't believe like I don't know what's wrong with my parents that they never even like sort of even somewhat warned me about this shit. Like I guess I should have inferred it from like how much they struggled in their relationship, but I mean, Jesus Christ. Not that fucking smart, you know what I mean? Need someone a bit smarter than me and a bit older and someone ready to guide me to be prepared for all that. Holy shit. Oh, but you know, the thing, you know, at least I'm still here. At least there's still like a spirit in me that feels a lot like that me who was 18 years old, and you know what I mean. Could be that's what I try to remember, and that's what gets me back on track. Yeah, so we're gonna be living a more authentic life where I truly respect my time, where I get to play games. I truly try to help my family, truly work on things, and just spend every day battling past trauma every day, getting more into the present now, becoming more spiritual, becoming my true self again and again and again. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what my life's gonna be like from now on. I'm still gonna be making YouTube videos for you guys, and you know, it was a lot of times in the last 5 years, it's been my YouTube crew that helped me get through a lot of these times. You know, so I'm not giving up on this anytime soon. But I did. You know what was funny though? I didn't want to say this in the video, but like the moment I like caught that weird catfish person in their bullshit, I didn't want to either. Like I haven't gave them a chance after that, and they were still caught up in some weird bullshit, trying to ego douche me down into nothing, basically, into some simp instead of some actual prospective boyfriend. And you gotta watch out when people be switching quick too. That's also a fucked up thing. Like I'm gonna cuddle you one day and fuck you. I don't care if I never see you again the next day. Type vibes. They'll say they're like I said. They'll say they're being cautious, but a lot of them are just dark-hearted, evil people, and they're liars. Well, I'm ready for. I really want a long-term, close relationship. And you offer them that. They offer you that. They say they're gonna do it. Then they do. All of a sudden, you get some weird fucking vibes out of nowhere. And then they say you're the problem. Too. When you're not even like that mad at them about that. Like I was okay with them being fucking weird and half liking me, and because I was already ready to leave if they were gonna do that. Any person with half a brain would leave that fucking monstrosity to go rot in their fucking cigarette stupor for the last 10 years of their fucking stupid ass fucking life. I ain't trying to go out 50 years early like them, you know. And I wish the best for them. It's just if you're gonna try to crush my heart, I can't be too nice, you know what I mean? I was coming into your life trying to make you live long, trying to like be a dad to your kid and all this type of shit, and you're like ready to. You don't even care if we stop talking the next fucking day. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. I would never be like that to somebody. I always give them a chance. I always open the door. I always invite them over. I always, you know what I mean? Drive over to their stupid fucking parents' house and do their stupid fucking parent shit for them. Then get treated like I was a fucking burden, even though all I ever did was shit that people like movers would get paid for and shit. You know what I mean? You have to pay somebody $20 an hour to fucking do that shit. Anyways, now I'm finally free. That was the last venting session I needed, and I won't be putting myself anywhere where I can get damaged again. So don't worry about that. And all I'm really worried about now is living it up and enjoying my family. And you really have to, like, I don't want to get like religious about it, but you pretty much have to like become God. Basically, you have to. The only way to get through life. I don't care if you're a girl or a guy, but I'm not saying girls can't be good people. I wish more of them were. Um, Even fucking half good. They can't even keep it together for like 5 days to move a relationship forward. How the fuck they think they're gonna have a long term one? Like, what the fuck, dude? You fucked up. These little 19-year-old girls acting innocent are hella fucked up, and they hide it better because they're young and healthy. The 40-year-old ones hide it worse. But they got a better front. They're more experienced, and they got like this better fucking like smarter. They try to like say some spiritual shit, but then they actually are not that person at all. They might be that for them and their kid, but they're not that for their for potential boyfriends at all. They're like some, like I said, dark succubus, pick and choosing people and crushing hearts left and right, and they don't really care. Dude, it's fucking crazy. I'm so glad I seen through all the shit. Like I didn't like I don't like I said, it's kind of like a nightmare come true. But at the same time, I'd rather be aware of it than have it fucking eat me alive again. You know what I mean? That's why I'm laughing like a weirdo. Because I'm safe. I'm free. There's no way some ex can come crush my heart again. There's no way that I'll forget what I've seen. You know what I mean? There's no way I'll change from this new me that they've created. You know? And I might not be at my best right now, but inside there's been a me brewing who's ready to come out and he's ready to really be alive, you know what I mean? And so that's what I'm grateful for. I might have lost some time, I might have lost a lot of health, I might have lost a lot of this and that, but at the end of the day I did get that at least, you know. That there's a me that wants to be alive after all that fucking bullshit. Anyways, that's what I've been going through. I had to vent that to you guys. Sometimes I get stressed out with my family, and sometimes I know it just is stemming back to me not having vented and not having changed after those people attacked me, you know. So I'm only upset with my family sometimes because I haven't committed to that full God-chasing spiritual journey of nothingness and being okay with less and all that stuff. Supreme meditation, becoming the adult who basically meditates and spends their life becoming one with God. And that's like your primary thing. Like lust doesn't beat that. Pleasure doesn't beat that. Entertainment doesn't beat that. That wins, you know. And like I'm not religious, but I do believe that. I do believe a human being, a male out there, especially has to live that way in this world. It would be nice if we didn't always have to be like that, and you know what I mean, and things would still work out. But I can tell it just doesn't work out properly without that. There's no way you're gonna have the energy to make money. There's no way you're gonna be able to use that money to build a family or have a partner. There's no way you're ever going to be okay without a partner without that strength. So even if you tried to not have a partner and tried to be okay without that, you wouldn't be because you don't have the normal required strength of a human being that's been lost to most people, you know. You've been reptilian brained, you've been succubus brained, you've been porn brained, you've been cigarette brained, you've been fucking egotistical friend smashed where your friend crushed your ego in front of a bunch of people and made you just hate life because they basically tried to use a friend encounter to make you seem like a shit person, and it was just so fucked up you'll never forget it. Like there's so many shits has happened, and I'm just like, damn. I'm glad at the end of it all I'm still a gamer, I'm still a goofy dude, I'm still a lover, I pet my dogs more than any other motherfucker out there, you know what I mean? I go take walks and reminisce about old girlfriends and old crushes and old girls who used to have a crush on me for the first time when I was young, and even though they barely showed me enough affection, I still appreciate that affection like it was a jillion times bigger than it was. You know what I mean? So I know, like, yeah, I'm not a perfect person, but I'm not a bad person, and there's a great side to me, so ain't no reason I should have been through half of this fucking shit. You know, I know life's not fucking perfect, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I know I ain't always been the best, but it's like I got my own karma, and then I got like 15 other girls, fat girl karmas weighing on my fucking back at the same time. And the only way I can do it is spiritually fucking manifest a god mic from the inside on a daily basis with insane deep breathing, insane life-changing activities, insane yoga, insane kundalini, insane walking, insane emotional reminiscing, insane like dream walking where you meditate so fucking hard that you're trying to heal your heart so fucking hard that you just like pass out in a fucking dream, in a lucid fucking dream all of a sudden. That happened to me before. I talked about that a few times way in the past. But you have to do so many things, and that's just the start of it. You probably have to do more than that. That's just the start of it. That's literally like the foundation, and that's not easy. That's literally like a lifetime of commitment. You know, just the foundation is a lifetime of commitment, so you got to be better than that. Anyways, I hope that helps you guys. I might just play a little bit more and call this session short, just because it's been kind of stressful, and I want to take a short break and come back. But I feel a lot better venting that crap, and we'll see where things go. Like I said, the reason I'm okay at the end of it all, what I remember at the end of the day is I love my girlfriends, you know? I love my friends. I love the people who fucking were douchebags to me, and it was just like the darkest, most Satanist thing that they ever did to me, and I still love them. You know what I mean? I love myself the day after I was the cringiest person ever. I love myself the day after some family pissed me off and made me do something I regret. I love myself. I love my dogs. I love so many things, and at the end of the day, they can't stop that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm the boyfriend they're thinking about who was so invested into them that they can't feel like that again with anyone else. They'd rather spend the rest of their lives smoking cigarettes or stubbornly searching through Tinder and Meet Me and Badoo and Plenty of Fish and all the stupid Bumble dating, Humble Bumble, stupid ass fucking dating apps. And the Zooks and the eHarmonies and the Match and the well, like people fucking like I said, do anything but stick with somebody and truly go deep in that love. It's crazy. And that's like the best way to love. So I don't know what is up. Non-committal, crazy fucking human brain, monkey brain, super fuck deities. Like they're here on this planet to live a good 65 years, smoke a lot of cigarettes, have more boyfriends than the other girl, but not too many. So like 50 boyfriends, and I don't care if 48 of them got their fucking heart destroyed by me. 2 of them were pretty good, and I treated them great. And then eventually we broke things up. Like I don't know what the fuck they're shooting for, but you know what I mean. I was shooting for like going all in on a girl and sticking with that one try. That was my shot with every girl, and they never fucking ever tried even a little bit. And even like I said, even if they did, it quickly swapped to like the most demonist thing ever, so it didn't matter. You know, it'd be one thing if there was like highs and lows, but these people, it's like high death. Hey, can I get a back rub and some fucking from you? Death, I'm cheating on you. You're barely worth shit. My old friend's more interesting and funny than you. But I'm not going to tell you all that shit. So now I've thought and done dark shit towards this person that I'm fucking, but I haven't told him either. Like, that's crazy, bro. I go on and on. You know, if you go through anything like this, you know, best of luck to all of you. Hopefully this shit happens way less to you guys. I'm sure it'll happen to some of y'all out there, but best of fucking luck. Hope you're ready for it. Hope you can handle it better than I did afterwards. And I'll be joining you. I'll be running behind you guys, catching up, playing catch up. See if I can meet you guys by the finish line somehow. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty much what life's about. And I'm glad I'm growing up. I'm in a way, you know. Like, yeah, I don't want to see time progress like no human being does, but I'm definitely glad for a lot of for a lot of things. So you got to remember that about yourself, and you got to remember that no matter how dirty some of these weirdos will do you, like they can't take that away from you. You know, at the end of the day, you can give that back to yourself, even if they do take it away from you. You know what I mean? As long as you're around, you can give that back to yourself. You can earn that back. You can work for that back. You can manifest that back. You can think it back. You can finesse it back. You can work hard and get it back day in and day out. There's so many ways to get it back. There's a lot of good things you can do out there. Don't let these people make you feel like you're worthless. You know what I mean? That's my message to people out there at the end of the day. I might make that into like a brand eventually down the road when I'm more successful. Financially, at least. It's like, you're not worthless. You are worth something. You don't know what secrets lie beneath. Like, there needs to be more true, not this fake positivity that the world will preach to you, my positivity. There needs to be more Mike's. My level of positivity. That soul building, soul healing, deep down, love you, not because you're a popular PewDiePie or Mr. Beast. Not because you don't have a car, I'm treating you like shit, and like a lot of these girls will do. Like you didn't have a car for 10 years straight, and you're just, you know what I mean? That's how they be treating you. You could have a car for 13 years straight, and then the car broke, and you didn't get one instantly, and now you're that's what you are to them forever. It's fucking weird, dude. No way you're ever gonna have a car again, or ain't no way you could ever do something that's gonna work out for you. Fuck you. You can't buy me a home. Fuck you. But I will still string you along so I can get some compliments on my pictures and stuff. Like, they're so fucking weird with it, dude. I don't know. I don't know. All I can say is stay away from the fucking storm of the dating world. Ain't worth it. And anyways, if you follow that highest possible life that I'm preaching about over here, you're bound to have a better chance at a true mate anyway. The more I realize that, like, if you're truly a musician, you have a 1 billion% chance, higher percent chance to find a girl who's truly a musician who's truly gonna love you as well. You know what I mean? You go on a dating website with a bunch of skills and a bunch of girls that don't give a fuck about your skills, you might find some flings or some 2-year fakey girl romances, but you'll end up in misery and a crushed heart soon after, you know. And that'll take a lot longer than that 2 weeks or 2 years that the relationship was. Well, anyways, I'm super glad I got FF7 Rebirth to kind of play through for a week or two here and just like vibe and get nostalgia and no commentary and just fucking play. So I'm super excited to finish up this little game, and this game was a fun throwback to a few years ago. Like I said, it really got me thinking in a good way. Have a lot of fun on. I play Halo a little bit now, and it's like my whole time on Halo has changed. Like every time I go on, like there's always friends. Like something weird happened. Like I said, or I was about to say earlier, the moment I realized I was getting like catfish succubused on by some weird fuck, and still gave them a chance in my head. It clicked with me as like, oh, I can take this pain of this loss. It doesn't matter to me. I don't want it to be a loss, but I can take it. You know what I mean? And I go down and I look outside and there's a free fucking video. There's a free extra copy of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth sitting there for me that I got sent for free. Like, you can't make that shit up, dude. And I had like an inkling that like maybe my brother would have bought me the game. Because he But I don't even think he knew it was coming out. I don't know if he's been playing games or whatever, but it was just funny that I had that inkling, and then what happens? The moment I woke up to like what my ex-girlfriends what they truly, like I thought about it so many times before, but this is like a new level of realization and a new level of love for them as well. Like I'm not hating them. I don't hate them. You know what I mean? I don't like what they fucking did, but I don't fucking people fucking mistake passion for fucking anger, bro. Passion is way different than anger, dude. And people will fucking they don't care if they turn your passion into anger. They won't try to turn it back to passion either. Even if that passion was going to be the best thing, the best chance they had at a good life. You know what I mean? Crazy. Anyways, it was just funny because it was literally the moment that happened. I looked down and there was a free game, like it was like a gift from fucking God, like saying, "Hey, Mike, I know you're feeling really bad about this right now, but I got something for you." You know what I mean? It was so weird, dude. I can't explain it. Like I know you're just like, well, but the way it happened, the specific game that it was, the timing of it, it was fucking weird. And I kind of just like used that to springboard me back into happiness in a weird way that I don't usually do. Because it kind of just reminded me like, well, hey, you went out there and you gave it your all, bro, and you show people mad love, and you still got stuff for you that you love to do, and there's people out there who love the same thing, and I'm gonna hook you up with a little gift. You know what I mean? Help you out a bit. It is cool. So yeah, I got 2 copies of FF7 Rebirth if anyone wants them in like a week. So all your guys. If I could give them to a subscriber, I would, but I need the money, so I won't. I'll be one day. I'll pay this shit forward though. That's for sure. One day I'm gonna look back on this fucking shit and find a way to pay it forward. I think that's something that none of the girlfriends I ever had and a lot of my friends didn't have as part of their repertoire, their soul's repertoire, is that pay it forward mentality. So me and my mom, and we're poor, and we're bringing you guys delicious, expensive potato wedges to eat, right? And then when I'm over by some of these guys' house who got more money, and their parents are actually more generous, they're like super stingy with their $2 pizza and shit like that. And they would act like a certain way if you were over there a few too many weeks in a row. It's just like really weird. Meanwhile, we got less and we're giving out more, you know. And that's just like one example, and that was like an old friendship thing. But I mean, it goes with all those girlfriends too. It was like they're willing to receive love. They'll give out some love. They'll take a shit ton of love more, and then their whole life is not paying it forward. It's the opposite. They're taking from you, cheating on you emotionally or worse. And then they're basically saying, well, all that love you gave me, I found a way to not have to pay it forward. I found a way to, you know what I mean? Oh, that guy was bad. Oh, that guy has a bad life. Oh, that guy, he deserves to die. I don't know what kind of demonist thoughts they got, but something's going on. Like I said, I don't know if it's the clitoris, or if it's monkey brain, or if it's death, or if they really were so spoiled from the time growing up that they think they deserve multiple human beings' hearts to be crushed just for them to have chances at dating. I don't know what it is, dude. They think they own the universe because they're women. I am the superior gender. At the end of the day, that's the fucking... Like, they always talk about sexism and stuff, but in the dating world, and that's the only world that matters, because that's the world that keeps the world going, as humans know it. In the dating world, women are masterfully, absolutely 99% winning the battles. You know what I mean? Yeah, the top 1% of men can do whatever the fuck they want, but that doesn't have anything to do with it. The rest of the 99% of us, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, 99% of the women have massive power over many men's hearts. Many men wish death upon me, because I cheated on he, and we used to be we, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that I could just, like, rattle off goofy songs about it shows you, like, how real I can remember vivid days and so many vivid times of being deeply in love and just knowing I was fucked. You know what I mean? And somehow still being a nice guy and loving, even though I knew this person was so fucking evil and they were already crushing me, you know? I don't know how the hell I got through some of that shit. And still, like, didn't just run away from them and, like, kill myself, basically. Because when you're that in love, and I don't think I could have faced the truth at that time. I think that's what was happening. That's when my life slowed down, is I couldn't face the truth of how evil they were, and I just kind of hid away in a turtle shell and got hurt, stabbed by their arrows that they launched at me. When I needed to, like, be sprinting away, bro, and saving myself and finding a new safe haven in life and stuff. Anyways, that's been the romance, the ups and downs of Michael Shoulder Cycle, the big polywag polygon master, the master blaster from down in the Halo 3 disaster. Uh, and I'm ready, guys. Like, I don't know what to say. I feel good about the friends I got right now. I feel good about the way the universe has shown me a couple little gifts along the way that kept me going. I feel good about the way I've felt for the last 2 years and counting on my past relationships. I've just kind of been giving eternal love inside, and when I do experience their hateful memories they implanted in me, I just keep going back to that love, you know. That hateful memory is true and it's there, and I didn't deserve even like 9% of that darkness. They massively overkilled me with their darkness. But that didn't change the fact that even though they did that, I kept showing them love and kept rubbing their back, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what does that show about me? I must be stronger than I look, you know? There must be a Mikey love fighter who fights for love more than any of these girls ever fucking knew a man could, you know? At the end of the day, that's the truth, and that's going to give me some girlfriend in the gym at some point. That's going to give me some girlfriend in the workplace at some point. That's going to give me some friend or girlfriend online in video games. Something's going to happen, you know what I mean? So what's the point of sitting there worrying about it and hating myself and hating my life over it, you know? And that's kind of been the big lesson of it all. So I hope I did a good job at wrapping up the sadness and showing you guys my final positive outlook on all that bullshit. Um, there's a lot of good romance in there. There's a lot of dark times. There's a lot of crazy, twisted behavior from people. And that's just my goofy little life, you know. So I don't know what's happening in y'all's lives, but that's some shit that happened to me. And best of luck to you guys. I'll catch you guys way down the road. I'm gonna spend some time really refining my life and relaxing for a bit here and recovering from some of these new findings. And I'll update you guys way down the road. Hopefully something comes up that makes me have to talk positively about stuff. I won't be in this negative realm anymore. It's not really, I don't got time for that in my life anymore, and it doesn't really. That was pretty much the last venting session I'll need for that stuff. And we'll see how things go. I still got hurdles ahead in my life, and see if I can start jumping over them instead of hiding away because this or that happened to me in the past and whatever.
Analysis concluded. Continuing trial.
Modest.
Select ordnance type to deploy this trial. Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily. Beginning analysis.
Run like a chocolate student! Run like a chocobo? No way! Breathe. This is nothing. You're going down like a chocobo? No way. Freaking way. Might as well.
On to the next.
Analysis concluded. Beginning final test. Selection confirmed. Initiating ordnance deployment procedure. Subjects approaching test site. Test will begin momentarily. Beginning analysis.
Let's do this!
All right.
Nice one!
feisty. But let's see how you fare against what I have in store for you next. It's quite the treat, I assure you. Only the best for our honored guests, after all. Whenever you're ready.
Where are we? That thing can't be operational, can it?
We better hope not, boss.
At long last, Wu Tai's finest deigned to join us. You've performed admirably.
Quit acting all superior. We both know you're afraid of us.
Is that so? Well, maybe I am.
You should know there's more where we came from. Lots more. And you'll never see them coming. Just imagine a whole clan of ninjas landing on your doorstep.
Oh my! We must do something right away.
Well, you can't.
Don't say that. Won't you at least give us a chance?
What the?
Allow me to present the latest innovation in Shinra Battle Armor. Designed by yours truly. This'll be a memory to cherish for the rest of your lives. All 30 seconds of them.
But not for much longer, eh, boss?
Right on. They're as good as fresh. Score! How do you like this? You're going down. Little needs a backup.
Rather rude to ignore
Hey, no fair. pull yourself together. Not this'll blow your mind. Bring it on! With the power of his confidence. And then some. You're going down. You're gonna get what's coming to you. And what to grow on.
A moment, would you please?
Hey, don't you know that's cheating?
Pardon me.
How many of those things you got? Is that all you got? Come on! You're not getting out of this one alive!
You're mine! Okay, then.
Playtime's over.
Get lost!
We can't have you getting bored now, can we?
Come on now, up and at 'em. How you like this? I'm just getting started.
Useless! Not nearly mobile enough. Should have known those actuators weren't up to the task. Time for an overhaul.
Hello? My. How the tables have turned.
Proud of your yourself, little savage.
What are you doing?
Sleep well. Vice, this is a surprise. To what do I owe the pleasure?
What kind of Netflix special is this?
Replicate me, so I'm indulging them.
All set.
Transporting.
When will Shinra learn? There is no replicating you. They ought to know better.
Looking forward to this.
I am. It has been too long since my last hunt.
What'd you do? Tell us!
Is this how it's done in Wutai? You just howl until you get what you want.
That's enough, Sonon. I got this. All right, lady, out with it. Tell us where you're hiding the new materia. Don't play dumb now. We know you've been cooking up something super powerful.
Well, well. Wutai must have some highly skilled intelligence operatives. That, or we have a mole in our midst.
What was...
I'll check on it.
All right, but make it quick.
You are correct that we're in the process of creating an exquisite new materia. However, it is far from complete.
Yeah, right. You must think I'm stupid.
Would I lie to you? Regrettable though it is, other plans have been deemed a higher priority.
What other plans?
Well, just between you and me, my colleagues and I are going to drop plate number 7 on the slums. And then we're going to blame it on Avalanche and Wutai.
I don't get it. You're gonna drop a plate? And?
Oh dear! I think your friend might have run into trouble. Aren't you going to save him? Quickly now! What are you waiting for?
There you are.
Who are these assholes?
No clue. You just appeared.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
there is no ultimate materia. Not yet. She said it's still in the works. And she mentioned something else. Gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
They're gonna drop plate number 7 on the slums. Apparently.
Blow up a part of the sector.
Wait. So GJ was being serious?
This is bad.
Let's go.
Right behind you. We may not have the materials, but we do have good intel. And we can't afford to let it die.
Ready? You're going down. Got you now. Run like a chocobo. Gonna pay.
official wasn't there.
Seriously? We're done here! Zone on!
Got your back.
Don't pull any punches!
It was a pleasure.
That's it, Agni. Get lost! Gotcha! You're going down! Got you now! Ready?
I'm on it.
Gotcha! How you like that?
Have visual. Commence cleansing. The corner! Punch them in!
Way to give it up! I'm going down till I crash with a happy turtle!
Opening doors. Set it up. Grenade out!
Is it over?
Somehow, I seriously doubt it.
Oh, man, I so don't want to go back out there. But I don't think we've got a choice. Work, you stupid. No good. Door won't budge.
Meaning we're trapped.
I want them to suffer. The rest, I leave to you.
Pain sensation level set to maximum.
What was that?
They figure we need a challenge, meaning we're in for a world of hurt.
No fair! Run like a chocobo?
Just find it. Boss!
Why can't I hit it?
Because that tentacle creeped all up. We're gonna have to tough this one out.
Need some backup!
You both?
Hey! Nice one!
Got it. That's it.
Get lost! How do you like this? out of here already?